Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a quick video, kind of a quick review and more in-depth look into what's behind this cover. Now, I want to remind everyone this video is not sponsored, and the product that I'm about to review is a product that I've been looking into. It's something that I looked for in-depth videos. And there is one channel that did a video where there was an installation, and he did a great job, but I needed to see more in depth how. Well, let's take out what's in here and you'll understand what this is. So what this is this is the company that makes this, Soltect. What these are sun shades, and they come in a box. They come in this case that they send it. I've already installed one, and the reason why I wanted to get a pair or a set was because tints are illegal in many states. New York City or New York State passed a law without any vote that when you take your car to get inspected, if you have tints, guess what? It's an automatic fail. Forget about emissions, forget about safety, that's the first thing. So I needed an alternative and to stay legal. Although my car still has the tints, I'm in the process of removing. I've already removed one to install one of these sunshades, and this is the fronts. The fronts do not fully cover. The front do not fully cover the windows. Just take note of that. I was looking for another company, and I was even considering making my own, but that's too much work. So this is the actual shade itself. And one thing to notice here, this one is for Imprezas or 2015 to 2018 WRX. I guess 2019 is different. And this one says use only when a vehicle is fully parked, although you can see. And that's one of the things that I wanted to see in some of the videos that was posted. A comparison on how much can you see with the tints, without the tint, and with the sunshade, and without the sunshade. So this is the one for the back. Try to pull this out. Like I said, I've already installed one, and this is exactly how it comes in the box. Notice that the ones in the box, the ones in the back, only says used only. Is upside down. Use only when the window is fully closed. Now, along with the sunshades, the one thing that they also brought are some clips. That's why you see these white tabs here. That's to show you, to indicate where the tabs go on. And what those tabs are, they are magnetic tabs that stick to the metal in your car on the door. And I'm guessing that for every configuration is different. They're very clearly labeled. This one says right side. This is the right side passenger, and this would go like this. Pretty much this faces the passenger, and then the driver's side faces the driver. So when you look at it from the outside, you don't see the tabs really. Now, the one test that I'm going to do really quick right now is I'm going to go to the car, and I'm going to show you what the car looks like with the tint on. I believe the tints that are on there are 25%, but because the interior is dark, it also makes the car look, the windows tints look darker. So I'm going to show you what it looks like with the tint. Then I'm going to show you what it looks like with the sunshade, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like without tint and sunshade. all from the inside and out. So I'm glad we have a sunny day, so that makes our test perfect. All right, I'm gonna fast forward to the car. Before we go to the car, these are the clips that come with the actual product itself. I should just put this on the tripod, right? Make this easier. Hey, this is a DIY mods and hack channel, so we make do with what we got. All right, so here are the clips. This is what they look like, and you can see they're magnets. See, this part sticks to the actual metal frame on the inside of your windows. Now, speaking of inside, I've seen some that look like stockings and they put them and wrap them around the door, inside and out. Not practical because, number one, if it rains, it gets wet, it's exposed. If you leave your car parked, anyone could just come and just, scratch it and pull it off and what have you. So these actually clip on here. Of course, you remove the paper, and this is actually a nice metal, and then you remove the paper and you put these on there, and then you put these on the car, and it should hold. They warn you not to run the car with the windows open, but you know what, I've seen, maybe that's a test that we'll do. All right, so let's fast forward to the car. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like with the shade on. Sorry for the background noise, I'm outside. This is what it looks like with the shade on. As you can see, you cannot really see inside the vehicle. You cannot see what's in the back seat. So now I'm going to open the door. You can see inside. This is what it looks like from the inside. Now I'm going to go around and show you what it looks like from the other side with the tint and with the doors closed. So this is the tint, right, as you can see. I believe this is 25% tint. That's what it looks like with the door closed and the shade on from the inside. It's a bright and sunny day, to give you an idea, and if you ask me, I say that's pretty clear. I can see why they tell you in the front not to put it when you're driving, because it's not crystal clear. So I'm going to remove it so you could see what it looks like without it. Big difference, huh? And here we go, half and half. The sun on top of the shade, the sun off, the shade completely off. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it right back on real quick. As you can see, these things clip on pretty good without the magnets. And like I mentioned before, these little white stickers or pieces of paper, it has a little gap. When you actually put your finger in it, there's a little gap, and that's where the magnet goes, and the magnet will stick onto this. This is the metal. It's kind of like rubberized, so it won't scratch the paint, which I like. Now I'm gonna come to this side and show you real quick. I'm gonna close the door. It's the front, like we have a sunny day. So this is the tint. As you can see, this is the tint. This is what it looks like in the inside. So yeah, the tints are crystal clear. These things are not meant to be used while driving in the front. That's why the front says do not use while driving. So now I'm gonna give you another view through the tint all the way through here. So this is the view through the tint to the other side where the Soltect shade is. Almost the same. I think that the shade covers more, but then again, it's not as clear, as visible as the tint, so that's a pros and a con. If you want just to safeguard your stuff and you don't care about the visibility, more the privacy, then this is I highly recommend this. Now I'm gonna go back to the other side, and we're gonna look from the side of the shade back onto this side. As you can see, this is the side of the shade. You really, even if you go in close to the glass, you can't see the contents. You know, I'll have to do a video at night looking in, out, and out and in. But this is pretty much a great demonstration. This is what I was looking for when I was looking to, those are the tints. This is the sunshade. From close you can see the honeycomb, but then when you zoom back you can pretty much see pretty clear. It's not like it's blocking full visibility. Alright guys, I may add the night view to this video, and if I do, you'll see it at the end of this video. Okay everyone, so as promised, I was going to try to get you guys some night shots. Here we go. This side right here is the tints. This side is the shade. I'm not sure if you can get that. See, very little visibility inside. I'm shining a light because of the low light that the GoPro has. This is the actual rain guard. Let's go inside and see, try to get a view. Let me open the car. So this side right here is a sunshade. I actually cut the tint and remove the area where the sunshade was gonna go. And this is the tint. And then I don't know if you can see out, you might not be able to, and this might not be a good test, but I did say I wanted to give you guys a view of what it looked like at nighttime. So this is the actual sunshade. This is the back. As you can see, that's the actual sunshade all the way to the back. The small window still has the window tint. You could see it's kind of darker, but this is, you see the light reflecting off the sunshade, in the visibility looking out. This is the other side. Now I'm going to turn off the light. I'm going to turn the light inside of the car. Not sure if you can see that, but when I edit this video, I'll see if you can actually make out the difference. Again, this is the front, this is the tint, this is the sunshade, this is the tint, and let's remove this just for reference. Of course, it's going to be brighter and clearer because this is not blocking it, and the light reflecting off the honeycomb mesh might not be that much of a help. I'm sorry, it might not be that much, you know, help, or you might not notice a difference, but this is what it looks like. The rear view is still a tint. I didn't get the shade for the rear. It is legal to have in New York State a rear view window tint as long as you have both side view mirrors. Yeah. So I'm gonna turn off the light again. Let's just let the camera adjust to the lighting. Here it is. So I'm not sure if this is a real test for you guys, but I did say I would get you some night shots. All right, this is with the door open. Tinted side, sunshade. Let's look at it from the outside again. Tinted. Sunshade. You really can't make out much of what's inside, even if you flash a light, even through the tint. This is the rear tint. Alright guys, so I hope that this review was in-depth and thorough enough for you guys. If you have any questions, any comments, you want to know some more about the product, leave a comment in the description below and I'll try to answer as best as possible. But so far I'm happy. I've had these on for a while. I haven't had any visibility issues at night or in the daytime. I leave them on all the time, and they work well enough for me. I just don't like the fact that this is only half a window, and I get it. They don't want to block the rear view mirror in case you do leave these on, which you're not supposed to drive with them. So like and subscribe, and any questions and comments, leave them in the description below. Thanks, guys.